Hey everybody, how you all doing today? This is your girl, Splendora Styles. I hope you all are doing all right today. I am doing all right today. I'm shiny. All that sun butter. Getting ready for my weekend, this weekend, it's called Treat Yourself. I don't know why I'm stuttering, but anyway, it's called Treat Yourself, Wellness Saturday, and I hope you guys come out to see me and talk with me and buy something, okay? And also, and I'm not one to make all these announcements, but I have to. But I'm on YouTube now, and several reasons why. But one of the biggest reasons is I'm no longer able to save my videos on Facebook anymore. They changed their policy, so I have to get used to doing it on YouTube, and I have to signal bad. I have to learn. In 2025, I have to become more digitally inclined, so I have to learn how to save the stuff and graphics and things like that I really do need to do the new way. I can do it the old-fashioned way, okay? But anyway, if you guys could, if you would, go to my YouTube channel under the same name. Toxicity is for a lesson, not for a lifetime. And please become a subscriber so that way I can record live. Because I can't do that with under, I think, 50 subscribers or maybe 100, something like that. But if you guys would go subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. Okay, jumping right into today's Toxicity is for a lesson, not for a lifetime. It is called Pressurized. Step back. What am I talking about? This is what I'm talking about, and this is who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to, I'll tell you who I am talking to, and it's a lot. But I'm going to do my best to give it to you. The people I'm talking to are the empaths, the intuitives, the deeply spiritual, okay? And I'm talking to you because it came to mind this morning in my prayer time, how people are bound up with other people's opinion. It leads to things like people pleasing and putting yourself second. But what a lot of people don't understand is the pressure that you're under. You know, like sometimes you see people and they're going through something and they really can't explain to you what that is. They are under pressure. 9 times out of 9 times, the pressure that they are feeling, because everybody doesn't feel deeply. Everyone doesn't feel people around them. I feel people around me. I feel people who are not around me. Okay? And when you're growing up like this, people will call you crazy. People will call you all kind of mean things like witching and all kind of stuff that hurts your feelings, and it hurt my feelings, okay? And it took my mother, of course, and then my dad, secondly, to help me to understand that I belong to God, and God made me this way. He made me this way for a reason. And the sooner I accept it, the sooner I embrace it, the easier my life will become. Well, that took years, because as a child, as a young person, trying to have a relationship, a romantic relationship, and the person can't lie to you. That's been one of the most difficult things in my relationship with people. You can tell me what you want to tell me, but if it boils down to me really needing to know the truth, needing to protect myself, God is going to reveal it to me. It's not something that I can just tap into no, it's not. And I'm going out on a limb revealing this. And I'm doing it because there are a lot of people out there. You have your spiritual gifts, your spiritual weapons, your spiritual prowess, you know, and you may be using it the wrong way. It may be used against you. And that's what I'm talking about, pressurized. When you feel the pressure of other people's thoughts, other people's expectations, spoken or not, other people's feelings about you, you know, and you can call them out on it. You know, there's a way to handle people when you can read their thoughts, when you can hear their words, okay? And like I said, I'm talking to the empath, the intuitive, and the deeply spiritual, okay? Tapped into God, all right? Universe hero. You know, a lot of times you're in relationship with people, mother, father, aunt, uncle, brother, sister, the dog, the kids, okay? And they can think things and you can feel that. They can feel things and you can feel that. And it brings you down. Sometimes you're bombarded with it. And the only way to break that cycle, break that hurtful relationship, because, you know, it is very hurtful. It's very hurtful to be in a relationship with someone, be it romantic or platonic, just best friends, the boss, colleagues. It's very hurtful to be in a relationship with someone that you know does not believe in you. It's very hurtful to try to always prove that person wrong. But they're stronger in their disbelief in you than you are in your belief in yourself. At some point, you're going to have to. You're going to have to if you want to live and thrive. At some point, you're going to have to break that chain. That's a chain. That's a noose around your neck. Whenever they see you, they try to be happy, but they're not. Okay? They try to believe in you, but they really don't. Because a lot of times, now I'm giving you different scenarios that I have experienced or people close to me have experienced, okay? And it's hard to break that dynamic when they operate in unforgiveness. They don't forgive you for the first time you made a mistake with them. They don't forgive you for being human, as if they're superhuman, as if they are perfect, you know, not realizing they're going to crush, they're going to be smashed by their own expectations out of other people. Because what you send out there is going to come back to you. So the pressure that you give someone is going to come back to you. That's why I always try to let people be themselves, whether I like it or not. Because them being themselves is fine. They don't have to be a part of my life. They don't have to be a part of my circle. They don't. I don't have to change anyone. You know, in Christendom, you feel like you have the mandate to go out here and change people. And you have to understand your position on the team. Which one are you? Are you the planter? You know, are you the waterer? Are you the weeder? Are you the protector? God is the increaser. God is the changer. Okay, God is the one to take all your effort, all your love, everything you're putting out there genuinely with no ulterior motive. God is the one that'll take all that and change the person. And when people do not see you changing the way they want you to change, when you don't do what they want you to do, knowingly or not, and I say this because sometimes people try to be slick, they think they're smart, they try to manipulate you with your weaknesses, with your gifts, with your skills, because you're not aware of who you are yet. Keep on going. You will wake up. Okay? So if you don't do what they want, they get angry with you. They say little things, you know, and then they try to cover it up, and you're not falling for it. Stop falling for it. Okay? Stop allowing people to abuse you. Stop allowing people to put you down. You know? Stop allowing people to pressure you into being something or doing something that you are not called to do. Hot. You know what I'm saying? Those who hear me, you hear me. Okay? When you break the image that they are above you, because sometimes, you know, we have people in our lives that, you know, might have a nickel or two more than us, or drive a better car, or in a better house, or better clothes, or whatever you call better, right? And sometimes we've been taught that you're not valuable because you don't have set amount of dollars, or you don't live in said neighborhood, and you don't drive said car. Then all that's false. You know, some people don't even like big houses. I'm one. I don't like a big house. I don't. Because I'm a bubble dweller. I'm in the kitchen, in my room, in the bathroom, in the dining room, in the storage unit. That's about it. You know, all this other stuff, unless somebody's living with me, I don't care for it. You know, it's just a waste of money for me. Okay. And I'm not going to be apologetic for who I am and for who I'm not to nobody. I don't give a flying fig who you are. I don't care how much I love you. I don't care how long we've been in a relationship. I refuse to apologize for being my authentic self. Okay? And somebody out there, I know you do. You jump through hoop after hoop after hoop after hoop, and your wife is never satisfied. Your husband's never satisfied. Your friends are never satisfied. You can't do enough for your mama and your dad and your brother and sister. And it's like, oh, how much I got to do? And no one. And when you sit down, and this is what hurts you, this is what causes you to battle in your mind. Who's doing anything for you? Who's bending over backwards for you? Who's trying to understand you? Who is being there for you? And if you look up and you do the math, and the math is not mathing. You look up and you do the math, and you're coming up zeros. You're coming up negative with what you get out of people and out of your relationships. It is time to change the dynamics of that relationship. You don't have to necessarily say goodbye. Because it's like this. When you're changing, when you are evolving, and you're becoming better today than you were yesterday, and the people in your life are not doing the same thing, it's gonna be exposed. You can only be yourself. You can only fake for so long. You can't fake forever. That's impossible. Okay? So when a person shows you who they are, or when you reveal who you are, at that point, you have to decide, are we going to go another further together? Are we going to end this? Because let me tell you, when you have the gift of being empathic and intuitive and discerning, it can be a weapon against you if you don't know how to use it, if you do not know how to compartmentalize it, if you do not know how to put up boundaries. And you can be, like I said, I'm a happy-go-lucky person. Help who I can as I go on my journey. If I can't help you, I'm going to leave you alone. And I'm not going to let you drag me down. I'm not going to let you pull me in with your stuff. I can try to help you with your stuff, and I hope you would try to help me with mine. Okay? But some people are not like that. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with them being themselves. It's not. It can be hurtful. Because you would think that they would do for you what you would do for them, but everybody doesn't feel that way. We don't have the same background. We do not have the same life experiences. Because your life experiences will shape you. Whether you want them to or not, they will shape you. They will shape your opinion. They will shape your actions. They will shape how you move and maneuver. The goal is to become better, not bitter. And you are the CEO, the president, or vice president of your life. In my world, God is the president, okay? I'm under him. And when you have your advisory committee, people that's in your think tank, in your heart, that are standing with you, fighting for you, okay? Not fighting with you like against you, but fighting with you against your opponents, against your enemies, against the pressures of life. Because when you have a lot of people in your head, when you have a lot of pressure going on, you need somebody who knows how to come and release your pressure valve, like on a pressure cooker. You know, if you hit that thing wrong, it'll blow out and go through the ceiling and out the roof and hit the neighbor's yard. But if you know how to release the pressure the correct way, then everything will be all right. You need people like that in your life. You do not need people who are adding pressure to you. And if they are, then it's a good time to step back. Maybe not go goodbye. You know, just step back. You're feeling the pressure of them. Step back. Give you both some space. Give both of you some space and some time to breathe. Because obviously there's a transition going on. someone is transitioning up or down. That requires space. It doesn't require severance. Okay? It just requires that somebody needs extra room, extra prayer, extra love. If you can give it to them. Sometimes you have to step back. Like I was telling my children last weekend, sometimes you do have to feed someone with a long-handled spoon, because if someone is hurting, just like we'll just say an animal, if an animal is hurting and they have claws and you're trying to get to the pain, they may not understand that you're trying to help them. And whatever you're saying and doing is hurting them. So they may attack you. When you are in a relationship with someone that you love and care about, and they are attacking you, especially for no apparent reason, especially if you say something or do something, they just wig out, fly off the handle, go off on the deep end, okay, they are going through something. You may be going through something as well. It's not time to blow each other up. It's time to step back. It's time to step back and get some assistance if you can afford it. Or if you have someone in your life that can talk to you and help you unpack yourself, help you unpack what you're dealing with. Because sometimes, if you're not careful, someone can be under pressure, and if you don't step back, they will trigger you and send you into a spiral, send you backwards, send you into a relapse. Oh yeah, I've seen it. Okay. When I worked with the drug recovery ministry, these people go home on the weekend and they were fine, humming on all cylinders. Come back, they are completely broke down because they got around their mama or their friend or their sister or their ex. Said something, did something to make them believe that they had not changed. To make them believe that they're no better. Okay? And then they got to come back to us. Then we got to counsel them back up to where we had them. And it's harder to do. Because now they have the wrong things circulating in their mind and in their heart. And their feelings are hurt. With all the work that they put in, with everything that they go through every day to become better. Only to hear you're no different. Because they hear the person's anger and disappointment that they have not changed in an area that person wants them to change. It may not be time yet. You may not have reached that level of maturity just yet. You heal in layers. God gives you what you can deal with when you can deal with it. And sometimes, oftentimes, most times, you're going to need Him, Universe Harold, to push past all this stuff. And when you are out here changing, when you are out here growing, and you can't seem to get over the pressure, that's when I would advise you to ask God to help you get past this. Help you get past how you feel. Help you get past your feelings of failure. Help you get past your anxiety. Help you get past your fear, especially when there is no pertinent or apparent danger, physical danger to you. Okay, it's just on the inside, you're battling in your mind. And I want you to know, when you step back, when you take the time to make a decision that this person you love, that you care about, their opinion matters, but it doesn't matter more than yours. You have to put your image, your vision, your perspective of yourself above everyone else's, so the pressure won't affect you. So you will not be pressurized by their thoughts. Energy is energy. It never dies. It only mutates. It only changes. That's all it does. You're not in charge of changing somebody else's energy. You're not in charge of changing somebody else's spirit. You're not in charge of changing someone else's thoughts, especially their actions. You're only in charge of you. The Bible tells you the spirit is subject to the owner. Your spirit, what's going on inside of you, is subject to you. And what you think of you, and how you handle you, and how you allow other people to handle you. Do not allow other people to handle you wrongfully, and that's determined by you. If you don't like being spoken to in a certain type of way, then don't let anyone speak to you in that type of way. If you demand and command respect, then make sure they can do that. If they can't, you don't have to share the same space. You don't. And not sharing the same space with someone doesn't mean there's anything wrong with either one of you. It just means you're incompatible at this moment. Because sometimes you can start off compatible with people because they hide. Sometimes they're blatant with it. You're just blind. You so loving, you so giving, or you so caught up in yourself, you really don't see what they're doing. You see it, but you don't see it. You heard it, but you didn't hear it. Then God has to halt you. He has to stop you and say, look at what they're doing. Listen to what they're saying. You're not paying close enough attention. You have to pay attention, because if you keep going with this person, with these people, they are going to destroy you. A lot of times, you would be surprised at the people who are more successful than you are, have more than you do, and are jealous of you, envious of you. Because, like one of my nephews, you have gifts that you take for granted. I mean, you were born with it. You grew up with it. And you've been handling it. So it's nothing to you, and then other people would kill just to have it. I heard some girl say the other day they would sell their soul to get some books or read some books. I'm like, how crazy can you be? Sell your soul? Come on now. You must be better than that. You have to be better than that. Be mindful of what you say. Your words do not go out and return void. They don't come back empty. They do exactly what you sent them out there to do. So every time someone looks at you or you look at someone, say, I can't never work with them. I can't stand her. I can't stand him. That's in effect. That's like background noise. And everything that you can't stand about someone, because you say it in your heart and in your mind, and sometimes out loud, and you have agreement. These are deep spiritual lessons, I understand. Some of y'all don't get it. It's okay. Stay with me. You know, that's an operation. And everything that you don't like about this person is going to show up. Because you made the determination, I don't like this person. Either you change how you see the person or don't be around the person. Stop stressing the both of y'all out. Because that's what you're doing. They feel the pressure. You feel the pressure. Somebody has to be mature enough to give some space. Somebody has to be mature enough to step back from the pressure. And while you're stepping back, you have to change your mind. And you have to decide. And you have to make a choice. You're not going to be pressurized by this person or these people or this job or things in life. You have to learn to give stuff away to the Most High God. That's what I do. You give it away to whoever you want to give it away to, or hold on to it and be crushed. Hold on to your pride and your ego. Tell yourself you can deal with it when you can't. You know, just because you can't deal with something doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It just shows you that you're human. You're not all human, true. But you are human. And you're frail. And you're fragile. Under the right or the wrong type of pressure. And if you do not get a good perspective, a good handle on it, you're going to crush under it. It's going to kill you. I don't want that. You're going to destroy your relationships. People who want to love you, people who want to be with you, people who want to be around you and help you. You're going to destroy them if they allow you to. You would definitely destroy the relationship if they decide not to stay around. You don't want that, because we all need people. Even though I have the tremendous gift of goodbye, I still need people. I still need love. I still need validation. I still need support. I still need protection. I still need a helping hand. I still just need somebody to come sit with me sometime and chill. You don't have to say nothing, just be there. Just let me know I'm not by myself. You know? And it takes a lot sometimes for people to admit those very simple things right there. But the sooner you can admit that you need it, the sooner you can get it. Okay? So, when you're feeling the pressures of life, just take some time and ask God, universe, hero, to show you where it's coming from. It's coming from someone or someones or some people. It's coming from somewhere. It may even be coming from the dead folks. People that have passed on to the other side, wherever the other side is, okay? You may still hear their thoughts, their words when you were just a child and you didn't know anything about anything and you expected them to teach you, or that's what the dynamic is supposed to be. That's the term of the contract of being a parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, brother, sister. A lot of us are not taught the terms of those contracts, and we violate them consistently, continually, on a daily basis until we get tired of being hurt for violating those contracts, terms, okay? So I got to do a Facebook now, a YouTube, not Facebook, a YouTube video, and I know it's going to be different because I fly off the cuff. I speak from where I know in my reservoirs, okay? So you might want to tune in over there when I do it, and listen to it as well. But step back. It might be time for you to step back away from the pressure and preserve yourself. Preserve your sanity. And if you need help, go get yourself some psychiatric assistance. Sometimes life is lifing on 100. Okay? Sometimes life is just going at you, just beating you up, you know, because sometimes we refuse to learn a lesson. So maybe if we get bombarded, maybe if we are crushed, maybe if we're stampeded, maybe we'll say, okay, all right. I'll behave. I'll fix my mouth. I'll fix my attitude. I'll fix my feelings. I'll acknowledge myself. I will use my gifts. I will walk the path that's laid before me. That's mine, not nobody else's. I don't take on anyone else's responsibilities. I don't take on anyone else's attributes or problems, you know, because some of us, we're vigilantes, Navy SEALs. That's our job description. But we have to be like, you can do what you want. I choose to be like Jesus. I just want what's mine. I didn't come for nobody else's stuff. I didn't come for nobody else's victims. I didn't come for anyone else's opportunities. I didn't come for anyone else's victories. I just want what's mine. I covet nothing that belongs to anyone else. I don't care what it is. I don't care how good it is. I just want what's mine. And when you learn to want just what's yours, when you learn to work at what is yours, you will not, I can guarantee you, you will not feel the pressure as often, as much, as deep, as hard. And when you do, you know how to get away from it. Okay? So I hope all this is taking. It keeps saying slow connection. So I hope you guys got it and everything. So I love you guys more than words can ever express. Bye now.